What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here, and in this video I'm just showing the triple glaive build on my hunter. If you're a fan of my channel, you may have seen me get to the boss room solo in the Lightblade GM this week. So here's the build, and I'll talk a little bit about it throughout the run. But yeah, I just happened to do this Lost Sector the last time it was in rotation with my Mask of Fealty, and I completed that in 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Where this one is about the same, but I'm infinitely safer with this build, and I use so much less ammo because glaives are just so ammo efficient. So anyways, we have the Ecliptic Distaff, and you can see it's got replenishing Aegis and destabilizing rounds. So when I'm getting these glaive projectile kills, because I'm running Triton Vice, when you get a kill with a glaive projectile, it does a small explosion, and that little explosion can actually hit the destabilized targets, the ones that are volatile, and that works really well. So here you can just see replenishing Aegis in action. Instead of me reloading it, I just blocked some damage. And then watch me take out this chieftain. So I have Halberdier's Reach, which is the glaive melee buff, and I'm able to take it out with Winterbite really quickly, because Winterbite does more melee damage than other glaives because it's a heavy glaive. So yeah, right there, we cleared that first room in about a minute. And for context, this is my very first run with this build in this Lost Sector. I just hopped in and I wanted to try it out, knowing that this Lost Sector isn't even the best for glaives because the boss floats. So I was a little concerned about that, but I was like, I'll just give it a try. I want to get some footage with this build. And yeah, you can see we just roll right through it. So there, I didn't have chill clip because it wasn't at the top half of my magazine, so I didn't go invis, but that's fine. And then again, watch how quickly we take out this chieftain. Like 4 swings, which is crazy because before I was using a bait and switch edge transit, and also those knights were like pretty tanky, and they're like, you can see it from our regular glaive projectile, how little damage it did, but Winterbite hits it really hard. And then we have Stylus Executioner, so we can go invis in so many ways. Our chill clip glaive is able to apply slow, obviously because of chill clip, and then the destabilizing rounds applies volatile. So there again, you can see how quickly we take out those normally tanky knights. And then here we just go in with the Winterbite and take it out super quickly. And yeah, so a little hairy in a couple spots just because enemies spawn behind you a lot in this Lost Sector, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, we just back up and block. And I thought this guy was tankier. I probably could have saved my tether, but either way, this takes him out really quickly. And you'll see it was actually a good tether because the chieftain comes up to me here, and because tether suppresses, it actually gets stunned, and then again we just take it out with our glaive super quickly. But yeah, right here, like 4 swings with the perk and being tethered, so it was a 30% weaken. But yeah, just extremely strong. So sometimes if you kill an enemy outright before the slow can apply, you don't proc Stylus Executioner. So that is the one downside to this. It's a little unpredictable. Like there, because I needed more than 1 hit, it applies the slow from Winterbite. But sometimes, like I said, if you kill it outright, it's not going to apply that slow in time. There you can see a nice destabilizing proc. So yeah, if you don't apply the slow in time, you won't go invis. That's about the only thing that ever kills me with this build, is just unexpectedly not getting Stylus Executioner to proc. Like earlier in there when I was on that far left plate, if you're looking at the plates. So here, sorry, I'll get back to that. So here, we bait the ogres in because I want to take them out both at once. We shoot 1 projectile to freeze them, and then we go in, and there, again, you can see we take out 2 unstoppable ogres in like 2 seconds. But yeah, what I was saying was, on that 1 plate, I killed an Acolyte expecting to go invis, and I didn't, and that's why I let myself get low health, but I could have just turned around and blocked. That's the beauty of glaives, is they can face tank so much damage, which I probably should have shown off here, But the reason I didn't is because this Lost Sector is really weird for enemies spawning behind you and stuff. So I kept backing up. because glaives can really only block the enemies that are shooting in front of you. If you have damage from behind while you're blocking, you're pretty much going to take the full brunt of it. So that's why I keep retreating to the doorway, just to keep everything in front of me. Because like I said, I didn't want ads unexpectedly coming up to me. Again, this was my first run, and you can see we're only at 5 minutes. And if I had played more aggressively there, I could have taken that wizard out much quicker. I could have procced Radiant and just shot a few projectiles back to back, but I didn't. So here I do proc Radiant, but unfortunately that guy takes out my decoy, but it doesn't matter. So look at that. That did like 80,000 damage. And then here we get like some type of double proc. I'm not sure what exactly happens there, but it kills the wizard and we're done. So yeah, this build is legit no joke. Really, really strong and viable. It can handle all 3 champion types with slow and freeze for overloads and unstops. And then if you're running radiant dodge, you can break barrier shields. So again, there's the build. I'll probably do a dedicated build video on this at some point. I'm not sure when I'll get that out. But yeah, I am in love with this build. I'm so happy we have a top slot glaive. It's been so much fun running it, and I can't wait to take it through more content. So anyways, if you're still watching, thanks for watching to the end, and take care.